So I was watching some of those clips that I took on the last video, and I'm like, wow, I look really dead on the inside. So we're gonna try something new this time around. Hey, what's up? It's James. Welcome to the Smile Death Network. This is me taping my eyes open so I look alive. You can tell. Today we're gonna turn this into this.
You want to see some magic?
No. Cheese it! What the? Cheese it! Fuck! What the? What? Cheese it! Cheese it!
Kind of hurt my eyes. I'm fine. All right, Skyline's back, so I'm gonna look at it today with the goal to try to get it back together, and if I can, go down to Chris's birthday party tonight. I need to pull some camber out of the rear, try to get these to, fit a little bit better, get the rear bumper back on. John managed to get these body lines pretty straight. Looks like I might have to adjust the headlights a little bit, but the hood lines up and everything. Gonna have to kind of do some alignment work on this one because it is still pushed back a little bit far. I have to put the intercooler and everything back on, get everything bolted back up. Also, that looks like something. I was driving this car obviously for like the first time in a while, and I forgot how big it is, so I'm sitting in here. Whoa, sitting in the car. It's huge, right? Look at this. It's dirty as shit too, but there's a mile of hood out in front of me. They call it a boat for a good reason. It just doesn't drive in water. I just got back from taking it for a drive, and it's way out of whack. So I'm gonna put tail plates back on it and see if we can get it closer. Thought I had it close, but I don't know what I was looking at because it's not close.
Damn, these things are fast.
So after a couple test drives with this yesterday, trying to figure out the shakes. First time I took it out, it was shaking at 50 miles an hour. And so I brought it back, put it up, and I found something loose, I forget what. Fixed that, took it out again, and it's shaking at 60, and that's kind of where I'm stuck at right now. Still shaking at 60. I can't seem to get my toe in the front to zero out. I'm still a quarter inch in, so I'm gonna look into that today. Maybe I have to get a shorter tie rod or something. For now, I'll probably just cut them down a little bit. Probably take it up to Jeff at HDT and get him to get it actually on the alignment rack yet. 75 or 80 or so, it just starts getting shaky again. So we moved some cars around in the shop. I have it over in the paint bay right now. So I'm gonna start body work so we can hopefully get it painted before this actual season starts. I know I need to put some time into the S chassis and the JZX also, but I wanna show you what I'm gonna be working on next year too. We're gonna be putting this R32 GTR front lip, and I'm gonna mold it to the R33 front bumper. I did some other work to it before. I filled in the license plate cutout and two of the other vents. It kind of hurts me to say it, but it's gonna be kind of lip low because this car drives so well at this height. So maybe we'll get a splitter on the side and the rear bumper just to kind of match the ride height, the look of the ride height anyways. Damien had this R32 GTR front lip laying around that I cut up, and I'm gonna have to extend and make some cuts to help it fit a little bit better. I cut it down the middle. I'm gonna have to extend it about 4 inches. You can see I got some gaps down here. This is a little bit off because the bumper was real messed up before, as you can see there. The R32 bumper must be a little shorter, but I'm also gonna kind of trim this back at this sort of line to make it match this body line. Hope it looks all right. I'm gonna glass it from there. I'll still put tape on the back to back the glass. I think it looks pretty all right. So you can tell me everything I'm doing wrong with fiberglass and fitting and everything, just to reinforce the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing. I got 100 screws in this thing to try to make the gaps not terrible for when I mold it. It's gonna be a terrible time. Look at this. I don't even want to look. Also pull these headlights. The gaps are a little bit weird, so something must happen with the mounting system. So if you can't tell by now, I don't actually know what I'm doing. So like I said, I ran it to the table and then I had these screws in there, but they were up here and I was like, what the hell? So I tried to get them out and then I had to like pull all the fiberglass back off. So whatever, you know, we'll see. I left the front kind of like not wetted. I didn't do that on purpose. So then after this stuff firms up, I can turn the bumper this way and then I can kind of roll that back around. We'll see if it works. I might just have to cut it off. I didn't brace it very well from the back. That tape fell off, so it kind of sunk down in. So I'll just have to fill in the front. It's kind of sunk, but that's all right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So you can see the gaps are still, you know, weird, but I just deal with it, I guess, for now. This one's better, but still not perfect. I don't know, hoping once the bumper's on and the grill's on and everything, you can't tell as much. On that note, though, first layer of fiberglass is dried. That's how you can tell. If you tap it and it's dried, that means it's dried. So we're gonna get ready to get some of the supports out, put another layer on, start putting this thing together and make it all one piece. I'm super stoked. I think that's gonna look sick. I don't know, what do you think? I'm in Paramus, New Jersey. I think that's how you say it. I don't know how to speak New Jersey. I'm at a hotel, I'm doing work up here. I was like, the faction shop's pretty close, right? So I hit up Frankie and I was like, yo, let me come check out the shop. And he was like, yeah, dude, you wanna hop on a podcast? So we're gonna go over there tonight, let me check out the shop, hit the podcast, and we'll maybe record something. Probably not though. Probably not gonna record anything. New Jersey, Frankie, I'm coming for you.
But there's one thing that I'm gonna bring up right now because we can only talk about this S13 without bringing this up. Okay, this guy's got a telly.
I knew you were gonna
in
say
the
that.
trunk.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You know I was gonna say that? Of course I was gonna bring it up.
He's
There's a
been- he's been
TV in
talking
the
about this-
fucking trunk.
He's
It's
been
all
talking about this
scripted.
TV all week.
What made you do that? Because obviously it's a drift car. A lot of people are like, take out the interior, but you're like, let me put an appliance in here.
Check out the Faction After Hours podcast. That's definitely already out, so it's way before this. This lip was a little bit too short and I have to extend it. So I just took like a paint stick and cut it down and put that there. So I'll put some resin, you know, here and drape a piece of fiberglass cloth there and then soak everything real good, and I'll probably do, you know, 2 or 3 layers. See if it works. Honestly, I've never done that before, but it looks like it did. Some of that's still dry on the inside, but I'm gonna end up cutting this down like right here anyways, kind of in line with where the lip is. So I think it'll be fine. That's kind of where that dried up, grafting it to the inside. And then over here I did the same thing, put some stuff in there, some resin, and it should hold. I'm gonna do it over here yet, on the inside too, just to make sure it's kind of strong, and then as well as right here before the vent. So I got Bondo glass, right? Fiberglass infused filler. So I'm working on doing this to the bumper. I got it pretty much fiberglassed on front and back, so I'm working on getting it filled out. I'm gonna switch this to a regular filler then for all the little stuff. Like I said, with everything I do, I don't know if it's actually right or wrong, but it's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully someone can tell me how to do it better. If you can't tell, this video has been like 3 weeks in the making. This lip's like finally pretty close to done, so I'm just gonna leave it that way until we actually paint the whole thing, and then I'll pull it in here and we'll get it all finished and then painted. But I want to show how it looks now because I'm pretty stoked on it. It's pretty stupid, obnoxiously low. I took it out driving and it was just like the whole time. So driving around here is pretty funny. You know, we'll see how long it lasts. See you next time.